within the workplace system. And unless you approach them from a systemic point of view, and we have a mechanism for doing this called conflict resolution systems design.
For example, mobbing. What do you think about mobbing?
About what?
Mobbing. Or bullying. I mean, psychology, terrorism. Yes, in organization. Are you familiar with it?
Yes, I am. Here's an illustration. Here's a mediation that I did involving two people in the workplace. One yelled at the other one. The employee yelled at the boss, "You are a bully." And the boss replied, "No, I'm not, and you are insubordinate." And they had a big argument in front of everyone. So if we think of the words, "you are a bully," we can see that actually what is taking place is something a little bit deeper and more profound. That is, this is someone who feels intimidated when another person criticizes or yells at them. So you can easily turn to that person and say, "Did you feel intimidated when your boss yelled at you or criticized you?" And when you ask that question, the person doesn't have to say "you were a bully" anymore. Instead, they can say yes. And that then becomes a request. So beneath every accusation is a confession. Beneath every confession is a request. And the request is simply treat me respectfully. But if you look at the situation at a systemic level, you have a perception on the part of the employee that they are not being treated respectfully, perhaps because of something else, something that has nothing to do with the conversation that's taking place, but has to do with the fact that they're not listened to, even though this is an area in which they have some knowledge.
Do you mean miscommunication?
Miscommunication?
Yes. Entropy, and so on.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken,
thermodynamics.
I am very curious man about your first education. Are you physicist or mathematic? Please tell me more about your professional, about your graduated university you graduated from.
Yes, I graduated 2 times from the University of California at Berkeley as an undergraduate and as a lawyer. And I've graduated 2 times from the University of California in Los Angeles, once with an advanced degree in law and once with a doctoral degree in history. But I've also done work in physics,
Yes.
in school, and read very widely in that subject. So I look for physical metaphors that I find very useful.
I see. There are some formula to conflict, to describe conflict as a phenomena. Your formula in your book, Dancing with Opposite, I mean imagination, another forces,